if we want to have a system for the guitarist, which gives him the option to combine several amplifiers, several cabinets, including an FX rig, then it should have a feature included which lets you choose which lets you assign every single FX unit to every single amplifier which has an FX loop. First you choose a cabinet, 1 out of 4 or 2 out of 4. After you've chosen a cabinet, you can choose the amp. That way you got a special preset which you can store via MIDI preset. Now you got the option to assign the FX loop to a special master loop. In this master loop you got your whole FX rig. You can put a single FX unit or maybe a whole rig. The amps which are not connected to a cabinet are connected to a load resistance. That way it is prevented of being damaged. If it's chosen, sure, its signal goes to the cabinet.
Okay.
So you can see these are the inputs of the amplifiers, which correlates to the outputs of the amplifiers, 1 to 4. Though here you have the 4 speaker cabinets, which you can choose. As I said, up to 2 are possible. And the upper row shows the 4 FX loops of the amplifiers and the main FX loop from where you can go to your FX rig or a single FX unit. You got a buffer input and also an unbuffered input. If you prefer using a separate preamp or booster, whatever, you can choose the unbuffered input. If you want to use just the guitar and cable, we suggest to use the buffer input. Okay.
Now that we got an introduction from Peter, the builder of the AMPETE Ampswitcher, about the unit and how it's supposed to work, let's run it through its paces. For that reason, I have built this rig here. It contains 3 heads. The first is the Soldano SLO 100, the Friedman Dirty Shirley, and the Randall RM100, equipped with a few modules. Right now I'm only using the Lone Clean from Salvation Mods. That's a clean channel. Then there we have 3 cabinets. There's a Marshall 4x12 with G65 Celestions and 2 custom audio 2x12 speakers. Speaker cabinets equipped with VS30 from Celestions, and everything is running through this effect rig. We have a few pedals here, a booster from Love Pedal Kalamazoo, a tiny orange phaser from Mad Professor, a Mojo Vibe, Univibe clone, a jam pedal from a chorus pedal, a full tone Octafuzz. Those are running through the loops of a Scriptstrobe MR8 loop system. Then we have the G Major 2 and the Line 6 Echo Pro running in parallel through a custom audio electronics mixer. Yeah, all of these units are connected to the AMPETE Ampswitcher. The cabinets can be accessed separately, the effects loop can be accessed separately to every preset, and of course you can switch the amp. So it's easy to program once you have made your configuration, and you can control the whole thing via program changes. And just to show you, I'm switching this through the RS10 from Bob Bradshaw, and it jumps up in the numbers. And if you want to change anything, you just hit a button, point save, and then you're set. Starting with the clean channel of the Randall RM100 through both of the custom audio cabinets, then I'm going to switch to the second module of the RM100, but this time it goes through the Marshall cabinet, the 4x12. After that, the next preset will be the SO100 lead sound into the Marshall 4x12, and then going back to the Dirty Shirley of from David Friedman into both the custom audio cabinets. So you can see every sort of combination is possible. You can switch it really easy on the front panel of the Ampswitcher, store it to your preset, and then have everything accessible with any sort of MIDI board that can send program change messages. Clean into the custom audio cabinets. That's the second module of the Randall into the Marshall 4x12. So if I wanted to change the cabinet right now, I just can switch here and put the same sound to the custom audio. Going back to the Marshall. Okay, now I'm switching a different amp to the same cabinet, SLO100. Also the same thing, if I wanted to change the preset right now and put in, for example, an effects loop, it's in there, put in an Echo Pro, and have the effects loop in the whole system included. Also I can switch back to the cabinets, and now it's another custom audio. Okay, the next preset is the Dirty Shirley, also again through the custom audio electronics. As you can see, the switching between these presets and through all these combinations is pretty noiseless. Basically, it's a very good unit. It's built from high quality parts, it's built very solid and rugged. it's really roadworthy. But the most important part is that it's really easy to use. You can run up to 4 different heads, you can run up to 4 different cabinets and switch between any combination of those. Plus you have a great effects loop that you can run a whole effects rack through it, like I just did in the video. And the switching is very silent, the spillover works pretty well, and it's really a great unit if you have a huge setup with different cabinets and different amps that you want to try and have access to almost any sound you can create out of this combination. So I really recommend for those people to check it out, the Ampswitcher from AMPETE. It's a great unit.